Let's talk about the drama that's unfolded around the burial of Zambia's former president Edgar Lungu. If you've been following the headlines, you'll know it's been anything but a quiet farewell. And at the center of it all, a lawyer named Makebi Zulu whose claims and actions have raised a lot of eyebrows both in Zambia and South Africa. Let's break down what's really been going on. So here's the situation. Edgar Lungu passed away in a South African hospital on June 5th. The Zambian government wanted to bring him back home for a state funeral, a pretty standard way to honor a former head of state, but the Lungu family said no, citing their ongoing feud with President Hakainde Hichilema's administration. Enter Makebi Zulu, the family's spokesperson and legal lead. Zulu's been all over the news, fighting hard to keep Lungu's burial in South Africa. But there's something you should know. Zulu isn't actually admitted to the South African bar. That means, technically, he can't legally argue in South African courts without the proper credentials. Yet, the family is reportedly paying him a hefty legal bill. It's a detail that's left a lot of people questioning his role and whether the family is getting real value for their money. Now Zulu has also claimed that the government keeps shifting the goalposts in negotiations, making agreements one day and then backtracking the next. But here's the thing. The government says otherwise. According to Zambia's Attorney General, the family hasn't produced any will from Lungu that spells out his burial wishes. In fact, Chief Mumbi, who heads Lungu's own tribe, is on the government's side, supporting a state funeral at Embassy Park in Lusaka. And if that wasn't enough, Zulu made headlines again by insisting that the Lungu family faced serious financial challenges, even saying Lungu's wife, Esther, struggled to pay for his medical care. But critics are calling this out as a stretch. Pointing to the family's legal battles and the ongoing court cases against them, they argue that money was never a challenge to the Lungu family. All this has led to one of the biggest sticking points: trust. The family says letting the government handle the burial would be a mockery, and Zulu insists the administration cannot be trusted. But with no will presented, and the tribal leadership backing the government, it's hard not to question whether Zulu's statements are based on facts or just fueling the family's feud with the president. At the end of the day, there's a lot of noise but not a lot of clarity. When it comes to a leader's legacy, facts matter, maybe more than ever. I'll keep following the story, separating truth from spin, so you don't have to. Subscribe for more.